There is one more thing, and that is deregistration delay. Why I'm discussing about these things? Okay, algorithm, deregistration delay. Okay, these are the ones where people catch you in an interview. Okay, so from interview perspective, it is important to understand. Okay, and people will ask from here only if they will have any questions in related to load balancers. Okay, so deregistration delay is the time to complete the in-flight request. Okay, time to complete in-flight request. Okay, so for example, this is the requester who has sent out a traffic. Okay, and now what you did, like this load balancer is forwarding has already forwarded the traffic to this EC2 instance. Okay, at the same time, what you did, you stopped the EC2 instance for some patching, or yeah, you want to stop it. Okay, or you want to remove it from your load balancer. Okay, from your target group, you want to remove it because you need to perform the patching, or you need to do some maintenance tasks. You want to remove this from the target group. So in those scenario, this EC2 instance will not immediately get removed from the target group. It will take some time. Okay, and that time is your deregistration delay. So it means whatever, when you decided to remove it from the target group, load balancer was not aware about it, right? So load balancer may have forwarded the traffic at the same time while you executed to remove your EC2 instance from target group. So whatever the requests are in flight or about to complete, okay, that request, those requests should get completed. Okay, then only we then only then only this EC2 instance should get stopped. Okay, so there is a buffer of time period which we used to define here in terms of deregistration delay, and so that your in-flight request gets completed. So to do that, here into the target group itself, if we go to the attributes, here we have something known as deregistration delay or draining interval as well. It is being known as. For example, if I just go here, and here we have the two targets. If you look into, okay, I want to go here and I will say deregister. Okay, so I'm removing one target at this moment of time. So see what it is telling. It is telling draining. Its health status is in draining. People will ask this in interview when how you perform this. So you have to call it out. Like you need to if you need to perform some maintenance or patching, you need to do. You need to remove it from your target groups. So once you are removing it from your target group, it will go under the draining state. Okay, and it will follow your deregistration delay of time period. So here, if you look into it, is 300 seconds. So it means it is of 5 minutes. So up to 5 minutes it can take to complete your in-flight request. Or if you don't have any in-flight request, then what will happen? Then it will not. It may shorten this up as well. Okay, but this is the draining state to complete the your in-flight request. So once your in-flight request is being completed, then you will be able to find your load balancer is being deregistered from here. You will not be able to find any entry here, and then you should be good. Any questions here?
No, I got it right.
Okay,
But
so here you're able to, yeah, here you're able to see load balancer is already forwarding the traffic to the healthy one. Okay, only the healthy one. But the load balancer which the request which you already have forwarded to the EC2 instance, so that those gets completed, okay, into the draining state. So this is that time period of deregistration delay which it is taking. So it will take 5 minutes only to complete. So this is one of the thing you can see here. This is into the draining state at this moment of time. So this is how it is. Now there is one more thing what I would like to talk, okay, until this gets completed. So that is, sometimes you may have gone to your e-commerce websites. E-commerce websites. Okay. And went there, you did some thing from there, right? You did some purchasing and you add uh, the you add few of the products in your cart. Okay. What you did, you added few of the products in your cart, right? But once you get them added into the cart, what will happen? You decided not to go for the payment and you directly get it closed from your browser. Have you ever done this?
One more time, bhai. Can you explain one more time? What?
Like you went to your e-commerce website, okay, maybe Amazon or anyone, and after that you decided like this product I want to purchase, you purchase it, then you get them added into the cart, okay, and after getting them added into the cart, you didn't made the payment, okay, you directly get your browser closed. Have you ever done this?
Yeah, a lot of time.
Yeah, but after 1 week or so, or after maybe 1 day, or you again go and open that e-commerce website, you will be able to find that product is already there into the cart.
Yes.
You may have feel it, right? That product is already there in the cart. Why? While your session got closed, okay, you closed your browser. It means your session is being closed. So if it is closed, why you are still able to see that into your cart? Have you ever think about it? Why it is still there?
No, I just know I just put that in the cart. I didn't know what happened in the back end.
Okay. So the reason behind this is something that is known as stickiness. Okay. So that is stickiness. There is a feature in load balancer that is stickiness. What stickiness basically do? Stickiness, if for example you are the requester who are accessing the e-commerce website, okay. So if you enable this particular feature, stickiness, then it means it will be forwarding the traffic to the same EC2 instances which you forwarded at this moment of time. Okay, so maybe we defined, like for example, for 5 days, I enabled the stickiness. Okay, so in next 5 days, if whenever you will be accessing your load balancer, what will happen? It will forward the traffic to the same EC2 instance where you left last time. Okay, again and again, it will be forwarding the traffic. Like for next 5 days, it will be forwarding to the same EC2 instance. But if you will be coming up after 5 days or that particular time period, okay, then it may go to the different EC2 instance. But the stickiness feature you have enabled for as much days. So within that particular interval, if you will launch your session into the load balancer, then it will forward the traffic to the same EC2 instance. So this is what the stickiness is. Okay, to enable this, what we need to do here, again, we will go to the target group. We will be having this attribute. I will go here, and here at the end, we have something that is known as stickiness. So I can just go here and I can enable the stickiness. Okay, so here there are two types of stickiness which are being available. So the one is load balancer generated cookie, and the other one is application based cookie. So any both of them we can use. Although mainly I have seen people used to use this load balancer generated cookie. Okay, but sometimes if we have some requirement from the developers, then on the basis of that, we can enable this application based cookies as well. Okay, so up to maximum 7 days, we can enable the cookies. And for that, we just need to go and we need to save the changes. So once we made the changes, once we saved our changes, then I believe we are good. You can, some voices coming from your side, Abdul. So then we can just go here and now stickiness is being enabled. If we go to the attributes here, we should be able to see, okay, stickiness is enabled, okay, for 7 days. So if any request comes in, sorry, here, if any request comes in, then the traffic is gonna be to that particular EC2 instance only because stickiness is being enabled. So this is the feature of stickiness, and here you can see after 5 minutes, like your EC2 instance has been removed from the training state. It is not there. So these are two important features which we need to understand and which we need to know: deregistration delay and your stickiness. So deregistration delay we can change. Like for example, we had a light application, right? So in that scenario, we can keep it from 0 to 360 seconds. So it is like that. We can make the changes accordingly. And this is what it is from many of the parts of the load balancer, of application load balancer. And there are a few more things which we need to explore as part of it, which we'll be discussing in our next session. So do you have any concerns or questions?
No, buddy. I'll watch the recording